trick squeeze, I'm getting cream. Never let them get in between of what we started. Look, bottom line, hard if they love me when I was stuck in their head. But not the part of that door and get it regardless. Draw like I'm an artist, we're crawling, we're straight to walking with foreigns in my garage is a foreign. I'm not sucking and swallowing anything for $1. They try to get them, I got it. I did it without an album. I did it for Mariah. Love, I'm on fire. Icy as a hot feeling flying. When I bought the Rolls Royce, they thought it was lease. Then I bought that new Ferrari, hey, to rest in peace. Hey, to rest in peace to the parking lot. Phantom so big, can't even fit in the parking spot. You ain't talking about my then what you talking about? Gangsta moving silent, and I don't talk a lot. I don't say a word. I don't say a word. Was on my grind and now I got what I deserve. Hold on, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished? When I bought the ass tomorrow, y'all thought it was winning. Texting on it, so like Papa on his finish. Double M, that's my team rotating. Captain, I'm lieutenant. I'm the type can of me. Can't think right like I'm broke. That Lambo, my new, chill around like my ghost. I'm running around my city with my head and my toe. Cause these one need dead. And I gotta make it back home. Cause my mama need that pill money. My son needs some milk. These try to take my life, they around get killed. You took around, you took around, you took around, get smoked. Cause these Philly top blow women on around no joke. No, all I know is murder. When they come to me, I got help. That's rolling, I got throwing bees. I didn't get the DOA. I didn't get the KODs. Every time I'm in that, y'all get the throwing 13. But now I'm hanging out that drop head. I'm right down, no cap. They love it, earn back home, they young. We wild, we young, we mobbing. Like Batman would rob it. This two-door Maybach with my seat on reclining. I'm like, what up? What up? If you ain't about that murder game, then shut up. If you get me in your ass, I get your pussy stuck up. When you touch down my hood, no, that tour life ain't good. Kept me down in MIA. That day he came on wood. With that tour life, my feet. Like that little engine I could. Boy, I slide down in your block. Like on 12 o'clock. And they be throwing deuces on the same. They watch. And I'm the king of my city, cause I'm still calling them shots. And these lanes talking that bull. The same, that's not. I'm the same. From birth to them next grade, that look. The same, that came up and I had to wait for my car. And he's staying on me. Waiting on me. Still on neighbors. My Rolls Royce on me. They gon' remember me. They say remember me. So much money, I'm freaking on the can see the sunset. In your eyes, I'm leaving yet. Don't wanna go home yet. Spend the whole day with you, we ain't even done yet. Don't you hate good times? But I say come on, living tonight. No, I can't even pretend. No matter how I try, my body wants to know what can I hide. I don't want to stay today. If only I could turn the sunrise, we can lay here all night. If only I could let me breathe out, hold you forever. Only I could, no more. Love you, we got me. If only I could, if only I, if only I could turn the sunrise, we can lay here all night. If only I could let me breathe out. ain't playing nice. Boy, the young man sight. Popping never was slice. We attending that life. We talking that sacrifice. Keep myself grounded, that's a piece of me that I want.
Good afternoon, fans, and welcome to the Rochester Community Sports Complex, home to our Flower City Union. Let's kick off tonight by thanking our title partner for the match, Prince. That's F-R-I-N-T-Z. If you enjoy taking pictures with your phone, you are going to love Prince. Now you can use the Prince app to get free professional quality prints of your favorite pictures, absolutely free of charge. Download the Prince app today and make the most of the pictures you take. We would also like to take a moment to thank our corporate partners for supporting Flower City Union during this season. Thank you to All Access Staging, Steinberger Law, Coca-Cola, Vault Fitness, Canandaigua Insurance, Don't Wonder Productions, ITX Corporation, Me Gusta, Palermo's Market, Stop DWI, Strangeburg Beer, and Prince. We would also like to thank our league and league partners. Thank you to the National Independent Soccer Association and the NISA Nation. Follow NISA on all social media channels, on Twitter at NISA League or on Instagram at NISA Soccer. If you take any photos or post anything from tonight's match, please use the hashtag NISA2023. NISA, Flower City Union, and the Rochester Community Sports Complex kindly request that you refrain from tossing any objects onto the field. If the game ball enters your seating area, please return it to the nearest ball runner or security personnel. If seated close to the field, please be aware that balls may be struck into the crowd at a high rate of speed. Please use caution. Finally, any spectator entering the field or interrupting play in any manner shall be ejected from the stadium and subject to arrest. Thank you for your cooperation. Flower City fans, Stop DWI reminds you to have a safe ride home. Designate a driver and download the free app, Have a Plan. Stop DWI on Google Play and the App Store with resources for you to stay safe after matches. Thank you to Stop DWI for their support of Flower City Union. And have you all heard? Agnes Wine Cellars created a special Riesling wine for Flower City Union. It's available for purchase up on the party deck during tonight's match. We would also like to thank our local beer sponsor, Strangeburg, for providing unique brews for us all season long. Available for purchase up on the party deck now. And tonight is Community Heroes Night at the Rochester Community Sports Complex. We would like to extend our gratitude to all of our community heroes for all that they do to keep our community safe and healthy. As anti-racist and equitable organizations, Flower City Union and the National Independent Soccer Association promote good sportsmanship by its players, coaches, supporters, and fans. We request your cooperation in supporting the players, coaches, and match officials in a positive manner. Profanity, derogatory comments, or other intimidating actions directed at players, officials, club representatives, or supporters will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from the stadium. We appreciate your cooperation in creating a safe and positive environment built on respect, community, and competition. Hummel is the official soccer ball and apparel supplier for NISA. For more information, please visit hummel.us. And if you enjoy taking pictures with your phone like millions of people do around the world, you're going to love Prince. Now you can use the Prince app to get free professional quality prints of your favorite pictures absolutely free of charge. Download the Prince app today and make the most of the pictures you take. Once again, that's F-R-I-N-T-Z. And with 10 clubs and counting, the National Independent Soccer Association is growing. With further expansion on the horizon, we appreciate your support of the newest professional league in the United States. To follow our league and all of our independent clubs, please visit nisasoccer.com. And if you don't see the Me Gusta truck today, that's because they're serving up delicious stadium eats out of the concession stand behind section 116. It's a beautiful day out today, so thank you all for coming out and supporting Flower City Union.
Cause we still alive. No big, I feel like pop. I shoot a shot. I'm coming in. shoot the shot. I'm coming in hot. Coming in hot. Coming in hot. Shoot that shot. Shoot that shot. Shoot why not? Hey, why not? Ain't no big. Ain't no big. Feel it pop. We can. We can stop. Yeah, coming in hot. Shoot that shot. Hey, why not? Hey, why not? Hey, watch out. We're gonna throw a party. Let's throw it up, roll it up, yeah. We'll invite everybody. Let's throw it up, roll it up, yeah. Let's throw it up, yeah. Let's throw it up, yeah. Let's throw it up, yeah. Throw it up, yeah. Let's throw it up, we're gonna throw a party. Let's throw it up, roll it up, yeah. We'll invite everybody. Let's throw it up, roll it up, yeah. Let's throw it up, yeah. We're gonna throw a party. Let's throw it up, roll it up, yeah. We'll invite everybody. Let's throw it up, roll it up, yeah. Let's throw it up, yeah. We're gonna throw a party. Let's throw it up, roll it up, yeah. We'll invite everybody. Let's throw it up, roll it up, yeah. Let's throw it up. We're gonna throw a party. Let's throw it up, roll it up, yeah. We'll invite everybody. Let's throw it up, roll it up, yeah. Let's throw it up, yeah.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to NISA Soccer here on 11 Sports. This evening, it is live from Rochester, New York, the Rochester Community Sports Complex, Flower City Union against Club de Lyon out of Florida. I'm Andrew Battisti, the co-host of Soccer is a Kick in the Grass, North America's longest-running soccer radio show, now in its 30th year on the air. You can hear it every Monday night at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time on WYSL AM 1040, 92.1 FM, and 95.5 FM locally in the Rochester and upstate New York area. Or you can listen online at soccerisaKickinthegrass.com with myself, the host of the show, Joe Sirianni, the former all-time longest trainer in North American Soccer League history with the old Rochester Lancers. And FrontRowSoccer.com's Michael Lewis, one of the most preeminent U.S. soccer journalists there is. This evening we have two teams on the rise in NISA. Flower City Union has won their last two home games. They beat the Gold Star Detroit side 2-0. And then the most recent game on the 24th, they beat the Savannah Clovers by the same 2-0 scoreline. For Club de Lyon, they are 3 wins and 1 draw in their last 4 matches. Then the draw was against the top team in NISA, Chattanooga FC. So they are really on a roll right now, the Lions. Their last game was a 1-0 away win against the Maryland Bobcats. Matias Porion with the only goal, and Nick Nelson with the clean sheet. He was named the number 3 star in NISA last week with his performance. He's a former Jamaican youth international. Both teams looking for victories to move up the table in NISA. They're both out of the playoff position right now, but still a long way to go this season. Two other very important games today in NISA. It's a battle of the unbeatens in Chattanooga at Finley Stadium as Chattanooga FC, 8 wins and 3 draws, takes on the defending champions, Michigan Stars, 4 wins and 3 draws. And the other game is the West Coast Derby between Albion San Diego, 4th in the table, and 5th place Los Angeles Force. So a lot of big NISA action happening today. For Flower City, they got off to a slow start this year, but have righted the ship at home especially. They've yet to give up a goal in the last 2 home games, and they played very well in all their games this year. They have given up only 13 goals in 9 games. The defense has been very strong. The offense has struggled, but they have started to come around in the last 2 games. They've scored 7 goals in their last 4 games. So things are beginning to shape up on the offensive side. For Club de Lyon, it's interesting, their leading scorer, who is Ignacio, we call him Kini Ten Lopez, he is the leading scorer with 5 goals, but he has not scored since the 2nd of June. So the other players on the Club de Lyon side have picked up the slack. This is the first season for Club de Lyon in the NISA proper. They were in NISA Nation prior to that, and they are doing very well. They'll be home to Maryland Bobcats on Wednesday, then they're off until August the 5th. Very similar for Flower City Union. They'll go to Savannah next Saturday, and then they're off in the league until the 5th of August. Both teams will be participating in the NISA Independent Cup in their respective regions later in the month of July. Well, let's take a look at the starting lineups for the game tonight here between the Flower City Union and Club de Lyon. First, for the visiting Lions of Club de Lyon, they will start in goal Nick Nelson. Again, the number 3 star in NISA, 26 years old, from Jamaica. Played for Chattanooga in the NISA and also has played in Jamaica and in Germany. They'll play 5 in the back with 2 wingbacks. That's how they're lined up. You have Edgar Guzman, number 2. Christopher Clement from France, number 17. Sean Sharma, number 33. Agustin Ortiz, number 27. And Mateus Cruz, number 4. Midfield, we have Christoph Del Pazzo, number 16. He's getting the start today with the regular midfielder Matteo Borelli injured. The captain, Mateus Porion, number 23. And Victor Blanco, number 7. Victor Rojas, number 10. The 2 front runners are Victor Blanco, number 7, and the leading scorer, Ignacio Kini Ten Lopez, number 9. Victor Ballinger is the head coach of Club de Lyon. For Flower City Union, they make 1 change. Stephen Elias is out injured. He's replaced in the back by John Requeo, the former youth international from the United States. In goal is Mike Bahia, 24 years old, 1.57 goals against average. He'll be having his back 4 of Frederick Opoku from Ghana, number 19. Kyle Nelson, number 3. The captain, Mumbi Kweseli, number 31. And as I mentioned, John Requeo, number 2. In the midfield, we have Oscar Sanchez, number 11. Matt Bolduc, number 32. And Josue Cartagena, number 4. And the 3 front runners are Luke Ferreira, number 10, Malik Stewart, number 14, and the guy who's really on fire now, Ali Diakate, number 9. He's got 2 goals in the last 2 matches for Flower City. They're coached by Jordan Sullivan out of London, England, and he's assisted by Hall of Fame college soccer coach and Rochester Lancers Hall of Famer, and many members of Halls of Fame, Rockport State, Fredonia State. Nelson Capello is the assistant coach. Referees for today's game are Tim Schmidt. He is the man in the middle. He's assisted by Antonio Triana and Jordan Engel. The fourth is David Johnson. And it looks like the teams are coming out of the dressing room. You can see the Club de Lyon. Looks like they're going to be in blue. Thought they might be in white today, but they're going to be in the blue jerseys. Actually, that's their practice jerseys. Maybe they will be in white. Normally they wear white on the road, at least they have in the past. And Union will wear, sometimes they'll wear lilac color because the name Flower City, for those of you listening outside of the Rochester area, Rochester is known as the Flower City, spelled Flower. Back in the 1800s, it was the Flower City, Flour, because there were many flour mills on the Genesee River, and the falls would power the mills. And many companies exported their flour from Rochester, New York. But after that, business and industry went out. It became the Flower City. And Frederick Law Olmsted, who designed Central Park and many parks in the United States, designed all the parks in the Rochester area, including Highland Park, where the Rochester Lilac Festival is held every May. Get 500,000 people come into the city to see over thousands of different lilac variations and many different other plants as well. So in honor of that, the colors of Flower City are lilac and purple. So sometimes they do wear lilac and sometimes they wear black. We'll see what they wear today here at the Rochester Community Sports Complex. Flower City Union, again, coming in with a record of 2 wins and 7 losses. They got off to a rough start this year, but they played some very tough opposition early on. They had games against Chattanooga, games against Maryland, and then they had a trip to the West Coast against San Diego and LA, which they played very well. Unfortunately, did not come with victories in those 2 matches, and also lost a game in Auburn, New York, which is about an hour east of Rochester to LA. Rochester and Syracuse share the club, actually called City Union. In Syracuse, the club is known as Salt City Union because Syracuse is the salt city. They have many salt mines, and much of their salt was, again, used across the United States. So the 2 clubs, Flower City Union and AC Syracuse Pulse, from last year merged together this season, and a number of matches are played in Auburn, New York at their baseball stadium, Falcon Stadium, home of the Auburn Double Days baseball team. So if you know Rochester sports history, you know the Rochester Rhinos played in the baseball stadium, which is now known as Innovative Field, used to be called Frontier Field. So here come the 2 teams out onto the field, led by the officials. Looks like Lyon is going to be in red today, and that is unusual because that's not one of their normal colors, but que sera, sera. So Flower City looks like they're going to be in black today.
Number 16, Christopher DePazzo. Number 2,
So
Edgar Guzman. Number 27, Austin Ortiz. Number 23, Matthias Corin. Number 10, Victor Rojas. Number 33, Sean Sharma. And number 9, Ignacio Ten Lopez. Club de Leon is coached by Victor Balaguer. And here's this evening's starting lineup for the Flower City Union, sponsored by Bolt Rochester, our exclusive recovery partner. In goal, number 13, Michael Mayhawk. Number 3, Kyle Nelson. Number 31, Mambi Kwasele. Number 2, John Anthony Mateo Jr. Number 19, Freddie Opoku. Number 11, Oscar Sanchez. Number 10, Luke Ferreira. Number 9, Ali Jakai. Number 32, Nat Bulduck. Number 4, Josue Cartagena. And number 14, Malik Stewart. Flower City Union is coached by Jordan Sullivan, Nelson Capello, and Marcelo Moriera. Please also welcome the officials for this evening's match. The referee is Tim Schmidt. He is assisted on the lines by Antonio Triana and Jordan Angie. The fourth official is David Johnson. Fans, please rise. Today in remembrance of Michael C. Stewart, father of Flower City Union player Malik Stewart, please join us for a moment of silence in honor of his dad's recent passing. Malik, we all love you, and tonight is for you. Now, fans, please kindly remove your hats for the national anthem of the United States of America. free in this highest quarter.
And back live. Second goal scored by Club de Lyon. It is their leading scorer, number 9, Ignacio Quiniten Lopez. His first goal since June 2nd, as he got through in a breakaway and got around Mahan, put the ball in the open net to make it Flower City Union 0 and Club de Lyon 2. Downfield now for Union. Ferreira gets around one. Immediately, everybody came back for Lyon. Cartagena takes the drive, and it's well wide of the mark. The goal kick for Club de Lyon. And Nelson will take this. Orlick spins around one man and back around again. And going down, and it's going to be a free kick for Flower City. Guzman went down, but they said he fouled Bolduc first. back here at the Rochester Community Sports Complex. 37th minute still. Flower City Union trailing Club de Lyon by 3-0. A couple of free kick chances for Union were handled well by the visitors from Daytona Beach, Florida. Now cross into the middle. Corian, as it cleared away, it'll be a corner kick for Lyon, their second of the match. It's going to be Rojas over to take the corner. The left-footed in-swinger. Here comes. And it's punched clear by Mejia. Up to the top of the box. Still dangerous, though. Taken down, no penalty. Guzman was dumped in the area, but no call. Upfield now is Bolduc for Flower City. And a nice tackle. Bolduc staying with it, though. But all the way back to make the play is Rojas. Clement. Guzman. And Sharma. No one called his name much today. Off to the far side. Played in, there's a shot in, saved by Mejia. Rebound, another save by Mejia. And they call off sides on Quiniten Lopez. That could have been number 4 there, potentially. It'll be a free kick for Flower City. Mejia trying to organize things. And Union with another free kick. Breaking away is Stewart. Stewart gets around 1. Gets around 2. Still fighting for it. And players going down from both teams. And the referee stops play here. Looks like we may have had a collision of heads. Guzman gets up. But Union player, I believe it is Requeo, yes. So Lyon will restart. Nelson. Yakate trying to charge Nelson, but Nick Nelson cools a cucumber in the back for Lyon. Sanchez to Opoku on that left side. Gets a good cross in and headed clear. It's going to be another corner for Flower City. It's their 5th of the first half. Let's see if they can convert one here. And here comes the corner kick from Bolduc. Up in the air, still dangerous. Nelson gets ahead to it. Ball cleared up and over the top. Is it going to be a goal kick? Yes, it is. Nelson is still down in the penalty area. He might have got clipped in the head himself. We're taking a check of the Flower City number 3 from Austin, Texas. Played for the Michigan Stars, the champions last year. and also played for the Charleston Battery of the USL. Played many games here in Rochester against the Rhinos back in the day. Graduate of Wofford University, the Terriers. He seems to be okay, and referee Mr. Schmidt says, let's get on with it. Our side, Sharma. And ball played long. Off of Ted Lopez. Nelson gets a chest to it and controls it nicely. Here comes Kyle Nelson. Cartagena. Bolduc. Bolduc surrounded by two, now three, but gets through it. Cartagena looks to switch play, cannot do so. Here's Opoku again. 2 minutes plus stoppage time. We've had some of that in the first half with the 3 goals and a couple of injury stoppages. Quisele to Nelson. And ball play up the touchline. Opoku is going to chase it. Clement is going to let it run. I don't think it's going to go out. And Opoku gets it back and he goes down to be a free kick. That's just great hustle from the Ghanaian, Frederick Opoku. Clement's going to get booked for that cynical challenge. To the 43rd minute. So it'll be a free kick. Pretty much a corner kick here, as it turns out. And the referee's going to mark off the 10 yards. Nice for Union to get one here right at the stroke of halftime. Ferreira with the free kick. Makes one bounce. And Nelson fighting for it. Goes to Sanchez. Sanchez tries to get around one. But it's cleared away. Here's Ted Lopez. He'll just play it out of there. Played back in by Quisele. Ferreira gets knocked down. Free kick. Take it quickly. Cartagena. Requeo on that far right side. Let's move into the 45th minute with Club de Lyon leading by 3-0. Quisele for Nelson. Nelson playing up for Opoku. Good run by Nelson. Now Opoku has some space. Can get a good cross in. And it's not as good as it should have been. A couple of bounces right to Nelson. And the threat goes away. See what the fourth official, Mr. Johnson, says for stoppage time. Lyon with the ball. Ortiz. Clement, who was just booked. It's chipped forward. Now far side for Porian. Acres of space. Porian with the cross. And Ted Lopez knocks the man down. That's not going to count. That's going to be a free kick as Ted Lopez ran over Requeo to try to get that ball. So obviously with the free kick as we hit 45 minutes. The referee said, looks like 2 minutes of stoppage time. So a minimum of 2 minutes remaining in this first half. Here comes Union. Sanchez to Diakate. Bolduc. Can make room for a shot here. Bolduc. Bolduc shot. Oh, it's off the top of that right. Oh my goodness. Bolduc can't believe it. Nick Nelson can't believe it. I don't think the entire stadium can believe that ball did not go in. Bolduc with a shot to the near post. Beat Nelson, but did not beat the upright. And it remains 3-0. Wow. Terrible break there for Flower City. That's the way this first half has gone. Ball chipped forward and Quisele with a nice defensive play. 30 seconds to go in stoppage time. Bolduc Off the chest, Ferreira. And one last chance for Union if they can hurry. But they're going in the wrong direction. Jordan Sullivan, see what kind of moves he might make at halftime to try to get ahead. Yakate knocks it down, and a chance for Union. 3-0! Shot! What a moment that is for Malik Stewart. His first goal of the season. Flower City Union pulls the goal back just before halftime, and boy, that may make a big difference as this second half is going to play out. Can't be much stoppage time left here. You know, a little discombobulated here in the back. Finally gets it clear. That's going to be a free kick as Nelson was undercut. And now that should be a booking. And it is going to be a booking for Ted Lopez as he deliberately knocked down that free kick. So that'll be in first half stoppage time. It'll be unsporting play for Ted Lopez. So Flower City Union gets on the board late in this first half in stoppage time. It's 3-1. So maybe the last kick of the first half. Nelson with the header. Shot in! Oh, caught by Stewart! Oh, that could have made it 3-2 right there. Stewart can't believe it. Incredible finish to this first half. As referee Tim Schmidt blows the whistle. Everything going completely on a 180 in the last 5 minutes as Flower City all of a sudden, wave after wave at the Club de Lyon goal. They got one from Malik Stewart in stoppage time and nearly got a second. And now the coach for de Lyon gets booked at the end of the first half. That's for dissent, obviously. Incredible ending to this first half. So at the break, it is Flower City Union trailing Club de Lyon by a score of 3-1. Back with the second half in about 15 minutes time here on 11 Sports. Hi, Ron, comma. I was listening to the last few minutes of the first half, and it sounds like the stadium volume is higher than mine. Period. Is there any way we could turn down the stadium audio a little bit? Question mark.
fans must remain off the field following the season's match. Fans are welcome to join the team on the field for autographs. This is also a reminder that beer and wine is available on the party deck next to section 112. This is all fans over 21 years old. We'd also like to thank our media partners. Thank you to the National Independent Soccer Association and the Nation. Our city fans, PWI reminds you to have a plan for your drive home. Designated driver and download the free app. Have a plan, PWI on Google Play and App Store with resources for you to stay safe and connected. Thank you to PWI for their support of our city union. Follow me on all social media channels on Twitter at Nisa Week or on Instagram at Nisa Soccer. If you take any photos or post any pictures, please use the hashtag Nisa2020. And the next Flower City Union game is Saturday, August 5th at the Rochester Community Sports Complex. Visit flowercityunion.com for more tickets and game information. And did you know that you can be a fan owner of not just Flower City Union, but also our alternate club, Flower City Union, as well as our new women's club, Flower City 1872. We are offering fan ownership for 2 equity clubs. Visit fundr.com to Flower City Union to learn more and see what the minutes of the World Cup of the Rochester Community doing follow. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you to All Access Stations, Grindberg Law, Coca-Cola, Hope Fitness, Kennedy Insurance, Jump Letter Productions, ITX Corporation, Megusta, Palermo's Markets, .pwi, Trainford Beer. We would also like to bring your attention to the post game. We're going to be hosting a player meet and greet with the opportunity to have autographs. We ask that at the end of the game, you make your way to the front section on the field level. Players will be available in 10 minutes following the game. If you enjoy taking pictures with your phone like millions of people do around the world, you are going to love this. Now you can use the Print app to get free professional quality prints of your favorite pictures absolutely free of charge. Whether you want to share them, frame them, or create something new, nothing gives you more real-world possibilities than the digital shots you love to take. Download the Print app today and make the most of future day take. Another friendly reminder that beer and wine is available on the court next to 112, open to all fans over 21 years old.
Yeah, he was way off sides. Jeez. You too. Could you lower the stadium audio slightly, period? I was listening at the end of the first half, and the stadium audio was louder than my commentary. Thanks! Exclamation point. I got my backup mic just in case. I know this works. This is what I use for the radio show. And I noticed was the stadium audio is louder than my audio. So I have to turn it down. Yeah, that second goal, he was 10 yards offside. I don't know how they missed that. That guy, their second goal, he was way offsides. I don't know. There's 2 minutes, but we scored a goal. That's why there was more. We got a second one there at the very end. Look, I'm going back on. And back here at the Rochester Community Sports Complex in downtown Rochester, New York, wild first half between Flower City Union and Club de Lyon. De Lyon jumped out to a 3-0 lead on goals in the second minute from Captain Mateus Perron. A goal in the 17th minute by Kini Ten Lopez, which looked about 3 yards off sides, but I'm not the linesman. And they had a better angle than I did. But on the replay, it certainly looked like it was off sides. On the 25th minute, it was a beautiful goal from Victor Blanco off a nice assist from Victor Rojas and across from the right side to make it 3-0. And then Union, all of a sudden, in first half stoppage time, opened the floodgates. Malik Stewart came in a 3-0 break and beat Nick Nelson upper 90 to make it 3-1. And then Stewart, right at the end of the stoppage time, he had another golden opportunity and just put it over the top of the bar from close range. So anything can happen here in this second half between these two clubs. And we will see how this second half goes. See if any changes are made by either coach here in the second half. Union, we go from left to right. Lyon in 6th place right now with 14 points, actually tied with the LA Force, but of course have a better goal difference. And then 15 points each for Albion, San Diego, and Michigan, and Maryland has 16 points. So if Club de Lyon win this game, they jump from 6th place to 2nd place in the league, pending other results today between Chattanooga and Michigan, the two undefeateds playing today, and then later on Albion, San Diego hosting the LA Force. But a major move could be made by Lyon if they hold on to this lead. I don't have any substitutions coming through, so I believe that we are almost ready to go here in this second half. Let's see if Union can keep the pressure on as they did right at the end of that first half. And here we go. By the way, I want to congratulate Flower City 1872 on a fine first season under that moniker. They played their final game of the year today against the Erie Commodores and lost 3-2 on the road. 2 goals from all-time leading scorer Taylor Wingate were not enough, as Erie winning that one 3-2 down in Pennsylvania. Guzman. Won by Union, by Ferreira, Sanchez. And Requeo gets the deflection. Cartagena will go all the way back to Mike Mejia, who's given up 3 goals today. That's unusual for him. 3 against Maryland earlier this year. Sanchez over the top. Nice play to keep that ball in. Sanchez looking to cross it. We'll be feeding Cartagena on the right. There he is. Actually, took the Stewart, goal scorer. Stewart getting out, and it's going to be another corner for Flower City. Their 6th corner of the match so far. Club de Lyon with just 2 corners. So an early chance for Flower City. And it will be Luke Ferreira, who has 2 assists already this season. Set up something here. Cut the lead to 1. There's the cross in, and right at Nick Nelson. Maybe the easiest catch he's going to have all game. Wide open spaces on that far right side. Clement. And that ball is going to skitter out for a deep throw in. Came off of Opoku. Deep down in that far corner is the captain, Mateus Proyan. We got things going in the 2nd minute. Putting in his own rebound to give Lyon the lead. There's the throw in. Ortiz laying it up for Proyan. Gets the cross in. And Requeo with the clearing header. Stewart. He'll push it forward. And it's going to go out of play. Ferreira gives a nice little love tap to Sean Sharma. And Mr. Sharma not real happy with that. And that's going to be a throw as Ten Lopez could not put that ball in. It's a little gamesmanship with Requeo and Ten Lopez. Now, Ten Lopez is on a yellow card. So, that's a little mental play there by Requeo trying to draw that 2nd yellow. Poku goes down. Referee plays advantage, and there's some wide open spaces for Stewart. And quickly coming over is Cruz to make the play. I haven't called his name much in this match, and Cruz goes down. Tempers are getting a little frayed here at the start of the 2nd half. Things started to boil over at the end of the 1st half. Both teams really want the 3 points. Lyon could, again, move to 2nd place temporarily in Niça with a win today. Jen Lopez gets a header in. He gets a push in the back from Requeo. He continues. Bolduc for Sanchez. Ferreira bothered by Guzman, and Guzman wins the ball. And Cartagena cannot keep it in play. It'll be a throw for Lyon in the 50th minute with the score Lyon 3 and Flower City Union 1. I want to thank everybody at Niça and Flower City Union for all your assistance with the broadcast today. Couldn't do it without you. Well, back into the Lyon half. Stewart, the goal scorer, immediately gets double teamed and wins a throw. Lyon getting a little bit more aggressive on their tackling in this 2nd half. They're not allowing the Union players much space to operate. Nelson finds some space, though, coming forward from the center back position. Far side, Bolduc. Opoku on the overlap. Plays it back for Nelson. That's a dangerous pass there, but Opoku got away with it. And he goes down, and it'll be no call by the referee. Rojas. He sits in on the 3rd goal, and it's a nice ball forward, but Mejia will do a little scissor kick to get that ball out of there. Fans like that one. Cartagena with some nice dribbling. And does he win the ball back? It's fighting for it in midfield, both teams. Cartagena goes down, it'll be a free kick. And now Guzman goes down after the play. Mr. Schmidt needs to keep control of this game. Cuello back for Captain Quisele. Cartagena. Quisele again. And now Sanchez. Sanchez playing it for Diakate, got caught up by Sharma. It's going to be a free kick. Sanchez had the right idea. He tried to play Diakate through, and Sharma gave him a little bear hug, and that's a free kick. A set-piece opportunity for Flower City in the 52nd minute. Vaselli has come forward. Cuello has come forward with the left foot. It's going to be, well, now Ferreira is going to come and play as well. This is an in-swinger. It's very, very dangerous. Coming in away from the defenders. Let's see if it's the right foot, left foot. It is the left footer, Recuello, with the free kick. Ball up in the air, goes all the way through, and it's going to be a goal kick. Didn't touch anybody. Appealing for a corner, but didn't get it. Nice ball in, but nobody could get a foot or a head to it. So Nick Nelson will set up the goal kick in the 53rd minute with Lyon still leading by 3-1. You're looking to keep their home winning streak alive. They've won their last 2 games at home. Jen Lopez. And Lopez across and just in front of Victor Rojas, who had a wide open net, but just couldn't get the ball. I don't know if that was a shot or an attempted pass, but it was between the two and consequently went out for a goal kick. Union back in play. Clearing it up forward. But it's Lyon in control with Rojas. Rojas triple team comes off of Sanchez's arm, no call, and Ferreira. Now he's triple team. Vaselli will be forced to go back and get it. There's some room for Sanchez. Ortiz wins the ball for Guzman. And Guzman goes down in a heat. And it's going to be a booking for Flower City. Their first yellow card of the match. It'll be Cartagena with the booking in the 54th minute. Lyon has 4 yellow cards so far. Capazzo, Pama, Ted Lopez, and their coach, Victor Balaguer, got a yellow card after the final halftime whistle. Vaselli will head it backwards and grab by the head. He releases for Poku. Looking for Diakate, but one back by Lyon. Blanco. Ortiz again. Blanco again. Ted Lopez with the shot wide of the mark. As he's on his front side saying, how could I have missed that one? Just that with Blanco on the ground. Saying, how could he have missed that one? Could have been 4 there for Lyon. Didn't get good contact on that shot, so it'll be a goal kick for Mike Mejia. Poku. Long, looking for Bolduc over the top. Bolduc, actually Ferreira. And now Diakate. Ferreira's down, taking advantage. Stewart. And now they're going to stop play, and they will. It's going to be offsides now. Let's see if the referee goes back and gives the free kick. Ferreira is down. If he got put in the ankle. He is up. And it's going to be a free kick for Club de Lyon. Clouds beginning to roll in here in Rochester. No rain expected, though, thank goodness. We had enough of that last weekend. Their own half. Ortiz. Playing it forward for Blanco. Ortiz again, will back heel. Shot in, right at Mahan. He makes a save. Good attempt there by the number 7, Victor Blanco from Venezuela. Sanchez can keep it in play. Yes, he can. Can he get the crossing? Plays it back. And Sanchez goes down. Free kick, and Sanchez is in pain on that far right side. It's right in front of the assistant referee. Let's see what the referee does. It'll be a yellow card. Let's see what it's on. I believe it's on Cruz number 4. It'll be the 57th minute. The player goes in the book. It's another free kick opportunity for Flower City. Can they take advantage of one of these set pieces to pull within a goal? The referee's going to mark off the 10 yards. So again, it's Ferreira and Requello over the ball. Ferreira with the right, Requello with the left. Let's see where they go with this time. Just a single man wall. Requello with the cross in. Headed! And beautiful save! Set piece opportunity. Perfect ball to Requello. Going to give it to Kyle Nelson to get the goal in the 58th minute. Kyle Nelson with his second goal of the season. And we've got a ball game. It's Club de Lyon 3, Flower City 2. And still more than half an hour to play. Let's say 2-0 is most dangerously. Not sure about 3-0, but that momentum all now with Flower City. Substitution game ready. By the way, Lyon only has 4 subs available. 10 Lopez with the header way over the top. They only have 4 subs available in this game. And one of them is going to come in right now. It's Gabriel Privitera from Venezuela. Went to the University of South Florida, the Bulls. We'll see who's coming out. It's the first substitution of the game. Vasile. Brown was pushing the back, free kick. The Flower City was down 3-0 after 25 minutes. They got a goal right at the first half stoppage time from Malik Stewart, and now Kyle Nelson on the rebound to make it 3-2. We'll see who's coming off for Lyon. And now we have a yellow card to Coach Jordan Sullivan of Flower City in the 60th minute. Not sure what that's all about. Must have said something to the referee. So Privitera waiting to come in here. And we'll see who's coming out. C34 coming in. I don't see the number who came out. We filled it. Here comes the free kick. And headed clear. Watching the replay that goes. A beautifully loaded, driven in ball by Requello. And Nelson did a great save on the initial shot. But Nelson was right there to clean it up and heading it into the open net to make it 3-2. And there's the substitution. It's going to be Victor Rojas coming out of the game. the 62nd minute officially. So it's a straight swap. Privatera is a left-sided player. So Rojas comes out with the 1 assist. Right now is the game-winning goal if the scoreline holds up. So it's going to be some stoppage time for that lengthy pause there. So it's 3-2 now. Flower City trailing Club de Lyon. You can see Privatera making his position out on that left side. That's his position. That's where he likes to play. Here's Cruz, Ortiz, Privatera with his first foray forward. But nicely played by Requello. And he's going to get the free kick. Taken quickly by Quisele. Cartagena looked to release Bolduc, but he's intercepted. Here comes Lyon. Horain, ball in the box. Blanco is cleared out. Ortiz pops it into the air. Cartagena heads it clear. Bolduc on the far side. Diacate, he's onside. Diacate cannot get around his man. It's nice defensive play. And a free kick. Diacate had an opportunity there. You just had the one man to beat. I believe that was DePonso. He's had a good match. Made the defensive plays that he needed to make coming in as a starter in this game today. Did not play in the previous game against the Maryland Bobcats. And Lopez has the second goal, which I'm sure they'll be looking at that one after the fact. Coran. And taken away. Here comes Sanchez. Just lightning quick. Cuello. Go long. Oh, is it short? Ferreira to Sanchez. And back to Ferreira. Good ball. Ferreira driving forward, gets taken down. Free kick. Sanchez or Ferreira is writhing on the ground again. He's taking a beating in this game. There's another booking. Check to see who that booking is on. We have 2 subs coming in for Flower City. Check I believe it's going to be on Sharma, 33, at the 64th minute. So coming into the game for Flower City, first time we've seen him in a while. Angel Calfo, the 6 foot, 1 inch, 24-year-old from Seattle, Washington, went to my favorite Division I school, Gonzaga. He's been out with a concussion the last few games, but he's back, and also back in the game is Noah Kavanaugh, veteran. So the poker will come out. Kenya will come out. It's in the 65th minute. So Poku is done. He had a nice game down that side. Kaufel more of a central player. Kavanaugh will play more on the wide side. So you'll probably see Calfo take Cartagna's place on the field. And you'll see Kavanaugh on that right side. Because Requello will probably move to the left side. Right now it's a free kick. It's Ferreira, who can certainly hit it from here, looking to possibly tie the match at 3 apiece. The 4-man wall. Here we go. Got in. Nice deflected and tipped over nicely by Nelson. Wall got a piece of that ball, and Nelson, with his trailing hand, tips it over the crossbar for another corner kick. And we'll see if Union can take advantage here. Last time they had an in-swinger, it was a goal. Here comes the free kicks, a long one. The far back post, clear it up, and to be an infraction called on Flower City in the box. It'll be a free kick for Club de Lyon, who lead it 3-2 here at the Rochester Community Sports Complex in the 67th minute. Nelson trying to gain a few yards. That obviously occurred in the area. So I can't believe he tried to put the ball outside the area to take the free kick. That was a little too obvious, Mr. Nelson. Chance for Lyon. Blanco, surrounded by 4 Flower City players. Now plays that right side. Nice clearance away. Shot in by the captain. Corian is wide of the mark. If you're just joining us, Flower City went down 3 goals in the first 25 minutes, but they've clawed their way back and now trail just 3-2 midway through this second half. Andrew Battisti here on the call from Soccer is a Kick in the Grass, North America's longest running soccer radio show, for every Monday night at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time on soccerisakickinthegrass.com worldwide, locally on WYSL Radio. Here's Kavanaugh. Played for Michigan last year and then came to Flower City last season. Veteran player here in Nisa. Nelson. Ferreira. And all the way back in his own area to get the ball. Now long ball. Looking for Stewart. Can he get to this one? Yes, he can. Stewart crossing in. Now cleared out from another corner. As Sharma. Corner number 8 for Flower City coming up. That's our Malik. Great speed. Really came into play there. That ball got through and Stewart easily got onto it. And Sharma was forced to clear it behind for a corner. So once again, the big bodies come up for Flower City. Player and Guerrero, so we play with the left foot. And then the mixer. They bring down for a shot. They went through and his bucket blocked. Kavanaugh comes up and gets it. Plays it in the far side for Ferreira. Flower City still with possession with Cuello. It's on his educated left foot. And Nelson punches clear. Ball still loose. And Flower City retains possession. Caselli to Cuello. Playing forward for Stewart. He's got some space. And he'll call him down for offsides. He already had so much space. So at the 70th minute, Flower City trailing 3-2. And Nick Nelson will take the free kick. Played for the under 20 youth national team of the Reggae Boys of Jamaica. Calfo gets his first touch. See him back out there. You hate to see players out due to injury, especially concussion. Well played forward and a little too much gusto on that pass from Guzman. He's had his Wheaties this morning. Caselli chips it forward. Ferreira gets ahead to it. Stewart controlling well. Stewart has taken away by Clement. Nice play by the Frenchman. But once again, it's Flower City. Looking for that equalizer. Caselli playing it over the top. Cleared away. And now break chance for 2-on-2 for Lyon. Getting around his man. Shot in and just wide. Blanco with the left foot pushes it wide of the far post. He was trying to feed Ten Lopez, but Ten Lopez was in an offside position. Could not get him back himself onside. Blanco forced to take the shot with his not preferred foot and could not put it on frame. And that's a break for Flower City right there. Another goal might have sealed the deal for Lyon. It's still a one-goal game. Mejia playing it forward. Comes off of Stewart. Union wants to throw. You get it. Kavanaugh will take the throw. Diakate back to Kavanaugh. Pelfo. Pelfo still fighting for it. Ortiz. Ortiz taken down. Free kick. Nope, they're going to give it the other way. Free kick for Flower City. Nope, they're going to call it on. Or a free kick for Lyon. That was a pretty obvious foul on Sanchez. 72nd minute. Lyon 3, Flower City 2. 10 Lopez on the run. 10 Lopez around 1. 10 Lopez goes down. And the referee says, play on. Clearance comes off of. I think that came off of Privatera. Nope. Actually came off of Poyan back to Mike Mejia. And Ferreira gets his pocket picked by Guzman. Guzman goes down, free kick. That's unusual. You don't see Ferreira lose the ball like that under normal circumstances, but Guzman got it away from him and earned a free kick. So dangerous opportunity now for Lyon. The referee again will mark off the 10 yards. Poyan will look for his second goal of the game. He's over this one. And now all the Flower City players come back. Sawyer as well. You got to think this is going to be a shot by Poyan. And he takes the shot, and it's a goal. Beautiful goal by Matias Poyan, the captain, beating Mike Mejia in the 74th minute. And that makes it a 2-goal game again. Club de Lyon 4 and Flower City 2. That was a beautifully struck free kick. And no chance for Mike Mejia. We're going to make it the 73rd minute, I believe. So it's now Flower City trailing 4-2. And now we'll take a monumental effort to get some points out of this game for Flower City. And give that credit. You can't give an assist to Guzman, but he was the one who stole the ball from Ferreira and earned the free kick that allowed Poyan to stick the ball in the back of the net. Flower City restarts. Sanchez. Diakate. Diakate playing it forward for Kavanaugh. Can he get onto it? Nope. Give it away. Clear it out. Powerful. Ahead to it to Sanchez. Privatera. And now Stewart forward, but he's offside. They'll have 2 more substitutions for Lyon. In the game will be number 22, Tomas Iarte from Orlando. And number 11, Yuki Shibata from Japan. And we will get those subs shortly, I guess. So here we go. Both the players taking their time. This is going to be Ortiz coming out. It's going to be the 76th minute. Ortiz comes out for Iarte. And Shibata will replace Guzman. In the 76th minute. Shibata is usually a left-sided player, and Iarte is a midfielder. So we'll see how they line up here. Here comes Lyon, and Weston gets here first. Diakate keeps in play. Here comes Ali. You're not out of this game yet. They can still potentially fight back. Still about 15 minutes to go plus stoppage time. There'll be some of that in this game with the substitutions and the goals. Kavanaugh running onto it. Quasele. Confirmation of the substitutions now by the fourth official, Mr. Johnson. Ferreira playing it for Stewart. Laying it down. Ducate's shot is right at Nelson, but it's going to be offside. After this game, they will go back to Florida, and they will host Maryland on Wednesday. Flower City will not have a match again until the 5th of August. They take on, actually, on a home match. They'll be going to Savannah next Saturday night against the Clovers, and back home here in Rochester on August 5th against Maryland. They will have an independent cup final on the 23rd of July in Auburn against an amateur club from the upstate New York area. Blanco. Crosses in. Mejia needs a catch. Sanchez. To Diarte. Back for Calfo. Calfo playing it long for Diacate. He might be able to run onto this one, Diacate. Chamo with a nice play, carrying it just away from the side, but Diacate gets it back. Bolduc. Bolduc loses possession. Unions had their chances. They had a post in the first half for Bolduc. Lee Stewart missed from close range at the very end of the half after he scored a goal. Been a wide open, high-scoring affair with 6 goals. Now we have a Union player down, so we have maybe a cramp issue. And the referee's going to stop play here. The 79th minute. And they're going to bring the training staff on. Well, Flower City needs 2 goals to get something out of this game, or Lyon will temporarily jump up into second place in the league. There's Bolduc, who is down. He is back up again. Should be an uncontested drop on. And we have a substitution now coming in, as Logan Lee will take the field in the 80th minute for Flower City. And coming out is Oscar Sanchez. Sanchez had a good match today for Flower City, just ran out of steam. Go in for the visitors. The big match tonight, Chattanooga and Michigan. No score yet early in the first half between the 2 undefeated teams. Cruz. Privatera. Privatera again. Trying to play it through, but cut out well by Requeo. Now Bolduc. Bolduc loses out to Privatera, who's all the way out the right side of the field, where he's usually a left-footed player. 81st minute is time ticking away for Flower City. Lyon undefeated in the last 4 matches. They've taken 10 out of a possible 12 points. Looking to make it 13 out of 15 to rise up from the ashes into second place in NISA temporarily, at least with matches going on this evening. Ball breaks free. Cross in. Ted Lopez with the shot, and a nice save by Mejia, but they're going to call offside. haven't saved that well, even though wouldn't have counted anyway. So we've had 6 goals. We've had 8 yellow cards. We had a little bit of everything in this match tonight. Stewart, a nice goal at the end of the first half. Diacate tried to feed up for Kavanaugh, but just could not control it. Now we have Ryan Curtis coming into the game for Flower City in the 82nd minute. And coming out is Requeo. Curtis more of an offensive player from Pembroke, New York, just down the road from Rochester, a western suburb, and a graduate of Roberts Wesleyan, whose basketball games, men and women, I'll be doing once again this coming fall and winter on WYSL. So if you're a college basketball fan in your local Rochester area, sure to tune in. All the men's and women's games will be broadcasted, all the home games and selected road games. Diacate. Logan Lee with the cross in. Nelson running for it, and he gets it. Stewart trying to leap for it. I think they would even needed Superman to get that one. The ball sort of floated, never came back down again. Steal by Union, though. Ferreira. Lee, back to Ferreira. Ferreira overlapping run. Cross in. Kavanaugh. That's cleared out. The ball stays in play. Nelson for Caselli. Lee and Nelson. Everybody now in the Club de Lyon half. Kavanaugh. To the mixer. Cleared out. Curtis getting his first action. A nice tackle. Goes out of play, though. Will be a throw for Club de Lyon from Daytona Beach, Florida. They lead it by 4-2 here at the Rochester Community Sports Complex. 84th minute. Stewart with the header. Ferreira, Lee. Kavanaugh making a run. Lee can't get it to him, though. Finally does. A little tip pass for Bolduc. Bolduc can't run onto it, though, but it's won by Diacate. Ferreira again. Here it is. Flower City not giving up here. They want to get one more goal to make it interesting. Stewart. Ferreira. Ferreira goes down. Free kick. This is going to be Ferreira taking this one. The old player there needs to get back 10 yards, not even close. But they're saying, come on, step back, back. Now the assistant referee is going to mark off the 10 yards. That is good refereeing right there. As Protera tried to gain a couple of yards. So Ferreira with the free kick. Short one. Shot is wide of the mark. It was Curtis, I believe, with that shot. Nope, check it out with Bolduc. Bolduc controlled it well, but he couldn't get a turn on it to get it on frame. So it'll be a goal kick for Nelson. 5 minutes to go, plus stoppage time, and Lyon is looking good right now with a 4-2 advantage. That 4th goal scored by the captain, Mateus Porian. The 2nd goal of the game may just have been the clincher. Well, cleared up in the air by Quiselli. Headed by Curtis. Calfo now to Ferreira. Both players losing sight of the ball, and Ferreira's going to be called for some sort of infraction. Blanco. Corian. And Blanco again. And Lopez goes down. Play continues. Corian. That'll be a free kick. Looking to think down who the man of the match is for tonight's match. It's got to be Mateus Porian with a goal in the 2nd minute and a goal in the 73rd. And they put the lid on this game. We have about 3 and 3/4 minutes plus stoppage time to go. Privatera trying to get a cross in. There's to split the defenders and can't do so. Good play by the Union defense. Logan Lee. From Fort Wayne, Indiana. Ryan Curtis, local player. Back to Lee again. Looking for options here. Nobody closing him down yet. Calfo will go long for Diacate. Go clear by Sharma, who's been solid in the back tonight for De Leon. Club De Leon, that is. Lee for Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh overlapping on that side, but pushing a little bit too far in front of himself. And Leon wins possession, but one back by Flower City, and it does go into touch. It'll be a throw for Leon. They'll make their final substitution in the 88th minute. It will be number 21, Kevin Hernandez, who is a Puerto Rican international. Has played 7 times for Puerto Rico from San Juan, 6-footer, 23 years old. And we'll see who the substitution is going to be. It's going to be Porian coming out, the captain. What a match he's had. 2 goals, and he has been the player who's really done it for the Lions tonight. He gets a well-deserved curtain call. That sub will be the 88th minute. So Hernandez, that's the final sub for Lyon. That's all they brought was 4 subs with them, but they have not needed a 5th one tonight. They're up 3-0. Union came back to 3-2, but that goal by Porian in the 74th made it 4-2. And that's going to be a goal kick. As we move into the close to the 90th minute, and what that will do is they'll put Club De Leon into 2nd place in ISA, pending the outcomes of tonight's matches. So it'll be Lyon with 17 points, Maryland with 16. They don't play. They play actually Lyon on Wednesday. Michigan is in 3rd, but of course they could get points tonight if they beat Chattanooga, who are well in front of 27 points right now. Albion San Diego is at 15, LA's at 14, and they play each other tonight on the West Coast. There's Stewart. There's Shining Stewart. And again, just a little bit too far in front. And the ball will go out for a deep throw for Flower City in the 90th minute. Quickly thrown in. Stewart. Let's see how much stoppage time. There's got to be more than 2. Nelson. Back to Nelson again. Vaselli. Going to be 6 minutes of stoppage time, I believe. 6 or 7. We'll get the official word on that. It's going to be 6 minutes of stoppage time. There's still an opportunity here, but not a class like that, unfortunately. Vaselli a little bit frustrated. He's not gotten the service tonight that I was expecting. So 6 minutes to go for Flower City Union to potentially get something out of this match. And he has to go back and get this one, and he does so. Gets it cleared out of there. Nobody there but red shirts. Crossfield pass for Privatera. Lyon just wants to see this match out. Hernandez is taken away by Curtis. Lee trying to make some room. Finally gets it out wide to Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh long for Bolduc. He's got some space over the top. He's onside. Bolduc loses possession again. Lyon's had some good work on the defensive side in these breaks, especially later in this match. They're in the right place at the right time. There's Privatera. Lots of room on that left side. Or if he might just take it down to the corner. He's going to cut it in. Put it wide for Ten Lopez. He has the second goal of the game. Nelson just clears it up in the air and over the touchline for a throw. But 4 minutes of stoppage time remaining as Club Lyon leads Flower City by 4 goals to 2. And Lyon in no hurry to put this ball back into play. Blanco. Playing it safe. Back for Yarte. And now Cruz. Privatera. Controlling the ball well and breaks away from Curtis. Curtis takes him down. It should be a free kick. We're going to give it as a corner, I believe. Privatera will take a little rest on the artificial surface here at Russia Community Sports Complex. So we'll be the first corner of the second half for Lyon. We had 3 overall. Flower City has had 8 corners in the game tonight. And they'll play it short, of course. That's surprising. They just gave that ball away. Union tries to push forward here if they can, but again, cut out well as Vermont gets back, plays good defense. Rivera. And that's going to be offsides. Union appealed for the offside trap and got it. About 2 minutes to go here at the Rochester Community Sports Complex. And Hayes will have to send this ball long. Stewart. Lee gets ahead to it. Back to Stewart again. It's tackled away, and Stewart is a little worse for wear on that tackle. Hernandez can't get through the defense. Got a minute and 20 seconds left in the stoppage time. Curtis spinning. And it's taken away by Blanco. Blanco's going to take the ball right down into the corner. Curtis takes down Blanco, free kick. That's what you might see at Bill's training camp, but not in Flower City Union. So that's going to pretty much run the clock out. And if you're still going to mark off the 10 yards at this point, pretty much academic. So we'll just play the ball short, Lyon, and put the ball into the corner. And Union does get it out of the corner, and it will be a throw for Union. And the Club de Lyon bench not happy with that call. Coach better watch himself because he is on a yellow card. If he gets a second yellow, he won't be able to coach the next match. Just seconds left. Union with one last foray forward. Kavanaugh, it's too far for Kavanaugh. That'll be a goal kick, and see if the referee allows the goal kick or if he'll just blow the whistle. Coach will probably send it long here, and That should do it. Play on a little bit longer. And free kick as Logan Lee goes down. And a little extracurriculars. I'll get along, gentlemen. With one last opportunity for Flower City. Coach Balaguer saying from Lyon saying, "Where's the whistle?" This will be the last kick of the game here. Ferreira chipping into the area. I'll drop ahead. And cleared away into touch. And that's the final whistle as referee Tim Schmidt blows his whistle, and Club de Lyon comes into Rochester and wins a very important 4-2 decision over Flower City Union. Club de Lyon moving into second place from sixth place in the NISA standings, pending other results this evening. Let's recap the scoring in tonight's match. We started off really early, the second minute, as Mateus Porian, the Club de Lyon captain, came in on goal against Mike Mejia and made the save, but Porian put in his own rebound to make it 1-0. And then Ted Lopez got a through ball that, again, to the naked eye, looked like it was well offsides, but the flag stayed down, and Ted Lopez got around Mejia and put the ball into an open net to make it 2-0. And then on a counterattack off a corner kick from Union, Lyon came down, and it was Victor Rojas with a beautiful cross from 35 yards out into Victor Blanco, and Blanco put the ball off the foot of Mejia and made it 3-0. And then with the stroke of halftime, it was Malik Stewart coming in on a 3-0 break to put Union on the board, making it 3-1. He also had a chance right at the final halftime whistle to make it 3-2, but put it just over the top. Then the second half, it was a free kick opportunity that was put into the box by Union, and it was Kyle Nelson cleaning up a rebound in front with the header to make it 3-2. But the game was decided in the 73rd minute as Edgar Guzman stole the ball from Luke Ferreira, earned a free kick, and the free kick from 20 yards was put in with the educated right foot of Mateus Porian into the upper corner, beating Mike Mejia to make the final score Flower City Union 2 and Club de Lyon 4. So Lyon will now go down home to Florida, to Daytona, to take on the Maryland Bobcats, who they just beat in Maryland on last Saturday, 1-0. And then they'll be off until the 5th of August. So chance for Lyon to pick up more points. They've won four wins and one draw in their last 5 matches. Flower City Union drops to 2 wins. So they're 5 wins, 2 draws, and 4 losses are Lyon. Flower City Union drops to 2 wins and 8 losses on the season. They will be at Savannah against the Clovers next Saturday, and back home on the 5th of August here in Rochester to take on the Maryland Bobcats. By the way, these two teams will play again here in Rochester on August 16th, and then they'll play in Daytona Beach on the 10th of September. So that's going to do it for our broadcast today. We want to thank